What's going on, Joe? How are you? Just fixing up the upcoming breaks, and then we'll get started. All right. What's going on, Eric? What's going on, Joe? Let me start dropping in the leftover lots. Not a lot left over tonight. All right, so we only have the AL and NL Pro lots left over this week. No prospects, no rookies, no firsts. All of them were taken. So if anybody wants to pick up any additional spots, these will be the only two leftover lots. Let me take a quick look to see if anything was not paid for. Pretty good there as well. So we'll get started pretty quickly tonight. Inserts and buybacks. Yes, those are available. Joe, since you called it out, we'll keep the prices from last week, which were 8 and 5. If you're interested, let me know if you're interested in the insert or the buyback lot. So inserts for 8, buyback spot for 5. Yep. Do you want both, Joe? All right. Well, we are squaring that away. We also have 3 hobby boxes here and a brand new case of jumbos to pick from. So we're breaking 2 hobby boxes tonight. So let me know in the chat which one out of these, 1, 2, and 3, we want to break tonight. The first 2 numbers will be the ones that we rip. Eric, we do still have the leftover NL and AL Pro lots if anybody's interested in picking up anything. What's going on, Alex? Not too long time no see, but welcome back into the breaks. Everything's good here, Alex. How about you down? I can't. Are you in Miami or in Florida somewhere? Right. Let's see. It looks like Joe grabbed the inserts and the buybacks, but we do still have the leftover AL Pros lot, which I'll drop back into the chat, and the leftover NL Pros lot. The AL Pros lot is 7 total players for $5. The NL Pros lot is 15 total players for $10. So 7 for 5 and 15 for 10. If anybody is interested in those, let me just write Joe's grab in the chat. Oh man, Joe just grabbed everything. All right, so Joe has the inserts, buybacks, plus pros. So that would then be 15 plus 12. Let's just make it, well, I am probably going to have to ship a huge package then to you. So let's keep it at 27. Maybe soon, Alex. Maybe soon. All right. Let's see. We didn't have anybody pick boxes yet. I don't think. Oh, we did. We had Alex call number 3. If anybody else is interested, we have in calling the box. We still have to choose between number 1 and number 2. We'll already be ripping number 3 as called by Alex. Oh, you're in South Carolina. Left Miami a few years ago. Best thing you ever did. Let's see. What's going on, Chris? If I didn't catch you yet, we also, after we choose the final hobby box, we only have the one Sapphire box, so that'll be the one that we're ripping. We have the fresh case of jumbos to pick which one of the jumbos, or which 2 of the jumbos we'll be opening tonight. Got lots of air conditioning noises in the background, so let me boost up the Yankee-Boston game a little bit higher so we can hear that in the background. Number 1, what's going on, Mike? And what's going on, both mics? So this box will be carried over to next week. And let's see, we have, 8 boxes in this jumbo case? So the first 2 numbers between 1 and 8, I'll go top row, bottom row, will be the 2 jumbos that we opened. So first 2 people to give me a number between 1 and 8 in the chat can pick those boxes. I got scared for a second. I forgot that the jumbo case was, I don't understand why it says 8 by 12. 12 packs per box. Oh, yeah. I got afraid and I thought they were going to be hobby boxes. All right, so we got number 1 and number 7 were the first 2. So we have 1 from the first row. And then, oh, that makes it nice and easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And box number 7 for Gus. All right, our 2 boxes are here, and we have all 5 boxes ready to go. So we're gonna get right into it tonight. Thank you, everybody, for getting your payments in on time. I will drop in the information for eBay's sweepstakes. For anybody interested in joining their sweepstakes, that is still running. And here's the link. And let's see. How are you, Ben? We have both of the mics. We have Marshall, long time no see. Gus, is this your first time breaking with us? I don't remember your name in the chat before. All right, let me know which box you want to start with, and we'll get underway. Should we go hobby first or jumbo first? 1 auto or 3 autos to start? Infinity Trader. I think I remember you joining our breaks before. John Walls, maybe a new name? For if there are any new names, and anybody who's interested in joining some of our breaks on other platforms, we do also run breaks through our Facebook page. We'll often make the leftover spots available through there as well. And then we also have our district site. And if anybody's interested in joining our district site, where we have a bunch of singles for sale, as well as breaks occasionally as well, the link to that is there also. Welcome, Gus. First timer smashed the Thanks, Mike. Appreciate that. You joined a couple, John. All right, we got everybody saying hobby first, so that's what we'll do. So this will be the one that the box that both of the mics called will be our first box. Getting right underway. Third break ever, third night breaking, Ben. How'd the first couple go? Ooh, I like the Red Sox blue hats. I didn't watch any baseball today. Did everybody have blue hats on today for Father's Day? Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there too. See if we can get some good Father's Day gifts for everybody who joined the break tonight. Omar, your first time with us as well. Or are you saying your name is Faviola, but your username is just says Omar? All right, we have our first box empty, and we are underway. Can't believe this is already our 19th 2024 Bowman break. It feels like this product just released. Now we've already had Sapphire out for an entire week. I don't know if any of you guys caught Brian's Sapphire breaks, but I watched the entire first one and parts of the second one, and they were some very fun breaks. All right, we have a Jackson Churio top 100 to start us off with our Chrome cards. We have a Filippo de Torre and Michael Arroyo Chrome. For those of you guys who are new to our breaks, we always sleeve up all first Chrome cards in the live stream, and then we'll sleeve up all Chrome cards before they ship out to you. But if there's ever anything you see that you want me to sleeve up right away, feel free to let me know, and I'll make sure that gets done. Oh, no Chrome cards in the insert spot there, but we have an Arjun Namala and a Cole Young Chrome. I can't believe that the Mets managed to sweep the Padres. Struggled to take 2 out of 3 from the Marlins, and then swept the Padres. Got the Yankees coming across town in the next week. We have a Junior Caminero Rookie of the Year favorites insert. Paul Skeens getting on the board. James Wood. The hottest name in the hobby right now, Paul Skeens. Still waiting for my 2 in-person autos to come back from the consigner. I will be keeping an eye on that mail. We have a sky blue paper, Colt Emerson, our first serial numbered card of the break, number 35 of 499. Jaron Elkins and Spencer Jones Chromes. Let's see. Ooh, I'm missing a lot of stuff in the chat. What do we have? Good luck to all the first timers. Good luck to all the vets. Blue logos on the hats in the O's game as well. Boston were wearing their City Connect uniforms. Oh, wait, are they? First one was the other guy. Oh, your first one was with Brian? No huge hits for you. Last night was some other guy. Well, I hope that I can live up to Brian's standards. Brian's the man, and he does a good job. So, you're giving me a lot to live up to there. We have a Kevin Parada top 100, which I'm still convinced will not be a repeat next year. I have to imagine Parada is going to fall out of the top 100. We have a Maui Ahuna and a Cooper Pratt. Cooper Pratt Chrome on the board. Let's see. Wow, there's a lot of stuff going on in the chat. Want to make sure I'm not missing it. John, let's see some teal for John. Could have bought two golds. Gold first autos with the money that you've spent on breaks. Oh man. Hopefully we can make that happen tonight. Let's see. Pulled a Golden Mirror Catanero Series 2 yesterday. That's a nice one. We opened 2 boxes, and I think the nicest Golden Mirror... Actually, we pulled a pretty nice Golden Mirror. We pulled a... what's his name? The Giants rookie Korean guy. Why can't I remember his name? We have a Walker Jenkins, Bowman AI. Luis Baez and Jace Young chromes. Getting some nice chromes on the board early. Baez, Pratt, Skeens, Namala. Lee. Jung-Ho Lee. We got a Jung-Ho Lee gold mirror. Let's see. All good on the payment, Collins. I held on to the spots for you. I know you've bought with us a couple times before, so I figured you'd be good for it. But thank you for sending that in. We have a Jackson Holiday prospect power-up. We have a Walker Jenkins continuing with the nice chrome hits and Alberto Rios. Walker Jenkins, Skeens, Namala, Baez, and Pratt. Lots of nice chrome to start this. Damn, I can't even keep up with the chat. Oh, Ben, you had a huge order with Brian the other day. Let's see. Mariners are creating some space in the AL West. Swept the Rangers. I love that. I've always had a soft spot for the Mariners ever since the let's see who would have been my favorite player on them back in the day. Jay Buhner, maybe. We have a Jack Hurley Lunar Glow. Edgar Martinez, Max Clark, and Emmanuel Bonilla. Speaking of Max Clark, Collins, there is your guy, Max. We got a Jack Hurley Lunar Glow on the board. He's going standing ovation. Yep, he went standing. Skeens went standing ovation in St. Louis last week. That can't happen very often, you would imagine. Cam Collier, top 100. Chromes, we have Felix Morabel and Brock Vradenberg. All Father's Day hats are black with light blue logos. Yeah, I like them a lot. I didn't see them until this game tonight. All right, we have a first on our mini diamond, and it's a nice one. George Walkow. I think we had a George Walkow relative in one of Brian's breaks this week. I don't know if he's back today. Let's see. Doesn't look like he is. Looks like that one's going to James Sales. We also have a Capri Ortiz and a Justin Crawford. So a nice start for the Walkow spot, getting our first mini diamond of the break. Record 9 stolen bases, I think it was, for the Red Sox tonight. Jarren Duran doing the post-game interview. We have our first Yamamoto on the board, which probably means... Ooh, not yet. No Ellie or Shoei. Everson Pereira, Rookie of the Year favorites. And Ryan Lasco and Josue De Paula Chrome. Is there ever going to be any hobby love for Jarren Duran? I feel like he's playing well enough. There is the first Ellie. Marco Luciano, Bowman AI. Aiden Miller continuing the streak of nice chrome hits. And Kevin Sim. Miller looking very good so far in the minors this year. Up into the top 100 for Arm Layton over at the call-up. With less than a year of minor league experience under his belt. Let's see. What else do we have going on in the chat? Collins, you have Colson Montgomery. Is that what you're saying? Max Clark, Colson. Oh, I see. You were listing a couple of the guys you have. Yep. You are all good. Brian almost got all the shipments done from this weekend. Brian is the fastest shipper I've ever seen. He almost had all of Friday's shipments out by the time the post office closed on Saturday. We have a Gunnar Henderson to start that pack off. Miguel Bleis, top 100. We have a Ryan Burrows and a Luis Guanipa chrome. After all of the Sapphire we broke this week, we are going to have a full week off from Sapphire this week. The product is just insanely hot right now, and the prices are so high that we're going to try and grab some more this week and see if we can get it running next week, but nothing in the upcoming week. Keep an eye out, though. Shohei Ohtani, we have something fuchsia coming up here. It is Luke Adams on the fuchsia. Number 184 of 199. Arjun Namala on the paper. And Aiden Smith and Homer Bush on the chrome. After a full week of it being out and the case breaks that Brian has bought, my initial thought was that there was no way that the prices that people were paying on the secondary market could be worth it. And I still think they're a little bit high, but I definitely think that with how stacked the Sapphire product is, it's close to justifying at least a price increase off of the launch on these Sapphire boxes. We have a Bryce Eldridge prospect power up, Anthony Huezo and Luis Angel Acuna chromes. Oh, I scrolled up. That's why I didn't see the chat. Oh man, I missed a lot. No, I missed a lot more messages. Bryce Eldridge also for Collins. Michael saying Brian is my apprentice and Padawan. I don't even know what a Padawan is. Sounds like a Northwest Coast word. Looking for some Romans and some Castros for Chris. Let's see, one Labella. Where'd it go? Asked for a bunch of Mariners and then got immediately left the chat. Got like 4 or 5 Mariner colors. That was what, 2 weeks ago? There's Jung Ho Lee. Evan Carter Rising Infernos. That's a cool one. There's a Walker Jenkins paper. We'll get that one sleeved up. Ethan Salas and Jackson Holiday, 2 nice chrome cards there. We'll sleeve those up as well. 2 big-time prospects. Last time you've seen that was for Jeter Rivera upon retirement, but never for a rookie. I'm trying to remember what that was in reference to. All right, we have a Jacob Gonzalez top 100. There's another Skeens. Oh, are we talking about? No, I don't think that is referring to Skeens. We have another Jack Hurley and a Yoanfran Garcia first. Jason Dominguez, rookie Bowman AI. Getting some Chrome Dominguez on the board. Diego Benitez and Tayshaun Walton. Let's see. Happy Father's Day to you too, Meb and John. Heard the Sapphire breaks were fired. There was definitely some good stuff coming out of there. I mean, you hit the Dylan Cruz green auto out of the first box that you opened on, what was that, Wednesday, right? We have an Evan Carter Rookie of the Year favorites. Another Evan Carter out on the board. Few of him already. Aiden Miller paper, Ralphie Velasquez, and Spencer Nivens. Still looking for our auto. Still looking for, I think, one more Lunar Glow. Is that it? There it is. The second Lunar Glow, Tayshaun Walton. Mike Bovey, and Enrique Jimenez chromes. Still looking for that auto. 4 packs left to find it. Padawan is Jedi training. Not some kind of Native American Northeast or Northwest situation. We have a Luis Baez top 100. Kendall George and Brando Maia chrome. The Skeens standing ovation. So it was Skeens that was referencing before. Let's see. Had to go to pick up your daughter, Brian. Sorry for bolting. Oh boy. Well, there's our first auto, and I did not know that Max Wagner had autos in this checklist. So somebody mentioned a couple weeks ago that we always pull Max Wagner's. Well, this would have been a good week to follow up on that because Max Wagner base auto is on the board. We have a Colin Houck and a Ryan Clifford in chrome, but we have our autograph out of the hobby box, and it is Max Wagner, an interesting one. Wagner was a first. Was Max Wagner a first in? I don't even remember what product. 2023 Chrome? I don't think it was all the way back to 2023 Bowman, but I don't think he was in draft either, so it must have been Chrome. So that's why that is not his first auto. We have a Brock Wilken prospect power-up insert. We have a Yoendry Vargas and a Lazaro Montes, and final pack of the first hobby. Let me know if you guys want to go continue with hobby or go to a jumbo next before we come back for another hobby. We will save the Sapphire for the end. We have a Paul Skeens Bowman AI insert. We have a Luke Adams and Yoandy Morales. So getting 2 firsts there to end the first jumbo box. Nice box for Luke Adams, getting a couple hits. You're goofy in the Pacific Northwest, but not that clever. Gus, which one do you have the same card of? Was it the Adams, the Walkout, or the Wagner? Gus going with hobby next. I'm happy to stick with hobby. Go see if we can go fishing and find an orange before we finish off the hobby part of the break. Ben agreeing, stick with hobby. That's what we will do. Got Bryson DeChambeau getting interviewed in the background. I don't know. Are you guys able to hear the TV today? I know there's some air conditioner noises going on in the background. Let's actually switch it over to MLB TV. MLB Network. Oh, so we get a commercial on MLB Network. All right, we have box number 2. Second of 2 hobby boxes empty. Gus, did you pick up that Wagner tonight also? Oh, and right off the bat, we're getting the auto this time, and it's a bit nicer in the second one. Filippo Deturi Refractor Auto, numbered 392 of 499. There's our first Kyle Teal paper behind that, but Deturi getting a very nice hit to start off hobby box number 2. So we went from almost the last pack to having the second auto in the very first pack. Let's hope we could keep that luck going. I think somebody once mentioned that they saw a hot case where all of the packs had an autograph in it. Let's make that happen. We have a Wyatt Langford and a Dernish Valdez. Gunnar, Adley, Kauser, and Westberg all hit home runs. Wow. Happy Father's Day for Boston fans and their future. There's a Dominguez paper. There's a Bryce Eldridge prospect power-up. Carlos Silva and Brian Acuna chromes. Got Pedro tonight on MLB Network. That's always a nice bonus. We have a Jordan Lawler rookie card. We have a second Paul Skeens AI, Dylan Cruz paper, Abby Ortiz chrome, and somehow there was something stuck to the front of this Yanquiel Fernandez card. I'm pretty sure that's going to come off, but I'm going to leave that for the owner of the card to do so I don't damage the surface trying to do it. So a few Paul Skeens on the board already. Three chrome hits for him, 2 inserts and a chrome base. Only pick up Max Wagner when you get O's team breaks. That's fair. We have a Hurston Waldrop. I didn't see how he did today, but I saw he had a 17 ERA going into today. George Lombard on the board for the first time, and Termarr Johnson in chrome. Passed ball. Wow. Ellie De La Cruz tried to pick him off at second, and he ended up scoring because they overthrew it to center field. Orioles fun to watch. Oh, and we got our orange. Oh, is this gonna be an orange Rising Infernos? This could be something nice. Caminero, Harrison, Rojas, Soto, and George Lombard having a nice box. Orange, numbered 4 of 25 Rising Infernos for George Lombard. We have a Ben Williamson and a Jackson Merrill who had home runs on Friday and Saturday against the Mets. Turning on the power a little bit, Jackson Merrill. And that is a really good-looking card in orange. He gave up a grand slam today. Ooh, Hurston, maybe. I'm assuming he wouldn't have been called up that quickly if it wasn't for all the injuries the Braves have had with their pitching staff. Maybe it would have been nice for him to have a little bit more time in the minors. We have an Everson Pereira, Rookie of the Year favorites. I feel like we're getting a lot of repeats on the inserts. We have a Byron Churio and Rainer Arias. Thorpe struggled as well. Meb, I thought Thorpe had one good start. Did he struggled today in a second, I'm guessing? We have our mini diamond coming up. Wow, we're getting a lot of our hits pulled early in this one. Yamamoto paper. Our mini diamond is a first of Tony Ruiz. So it got firsts on both of the mini diamonds in the 2 hobby boxes. Ronnie Hernandez and Jackson Holiday chromes. Ooh, Wilson Contreras concussion protocol after a collision at home plate. The Orioles are going to be a real handful for any opponent that they have for a long time. There's an Ellie paper. Mason Wynn, Rookie of the Year favorites. Miles Naylor and Jack Hurley been hitting a bunch already. Lunar Glow, and I believe 2 chromes on the board for Hurley. Michael, for as good as the Mariners have been, if you look, I was looking at their averages throughout their lineup on a day-to-day basis, and they have a lot of players in the high 100s or low 200s. Shohei Ohtani, Marco Luciano, Bowman AI, Any sign that they're going to start getting a little bit more run support for that amazing pitching staff? We have a Yoel Cespedes and a Tayshawn Walton. I believe it's actually Yolene Cespedes. We went to the Arizona-Chicago game today. That was the Thorpe game. You have a Wyatt Langford top 100. Brock Wilkin getting on the board in Chrome, as well as Spencer Nivens. They have the owner of that only wants to win 54% of their games. Is that the Mariners you're saying? We have a purple wave first of J.D. Gonzalez, number 79 of 250. Gabriel Gonzalez and Enrique Jimenez. So we are only halfway through this jumbo box, and I feel like we've hit most of our hits here. I may actually just open up all of the packs for the next row and go straight down the row, or at least half of them. Jung-Ho Lee in paper. We have a prospect power-up, Jackson Holiday. J.D. Gonzalez, back-to-back packs getting a card after not having anything in the break. Brando Mayea, Chrome as well. He did a radio interview and literally said that, the GM. That's wild. I mean, I guess a 540 winning percentage gets them a pretty good shot at the playoffs with the way the division's going currently. All right, let's go 3 packs at a time. We have a Walker Jenkins Bowman AI. There's a Max Wagner paper to add to the auto. We have a Bryce Matthews Chrome and Kevin Sim. Rhett Lauder, top 100 insert. Dylan Cruz getting on the board with a Chrome card. Josue DePaula. We have a Sky Blue paper, Dansby Swanson, number 5 of 499. And John Cruz and Justin Crawford in Chrome. I would say so far, box number 4 is box number 2 is treating us better than box number 1. That Lombard, really nice. The Filippo Dituri, although we had a pretty nice collation of firsts in the first one. We did get a Dylan Cruz in number 2. Getting all of the big names on the board in Chrome at least. Let's go to the next 3 packs. They definitely benefit from a crappy division. Yeah, I'm jealous of that. The Mets do not get that very often, between the Phillies and the Braves, and then the Nats every once in a while being amazing, and then the Marlins once every 12 years being amazing. We have a Lunar Glow coming up here. Luis Angel Acuna, top 100. Brooks Brannan and Luis Angel Acuna Chrome. Nick Gonzalez has been playing very well. Elijah Green, Lunar Glow. Chrome of Tommy Troy and Homer Bush. Shanoel Paper, Max Clark Prospect Power Up. John Weimer and Luis Guanipa Chromes. So not a lot of Chrome firsts in that stack. But a Lunar Glow for Elijah Green. Let's see. Yeah, and the O's definitely don't ever get the luck of having a crappy division between the Red Sox and the Orioles. I mean, the Red Sox and the Yankees and the Blue Jays and the Rays. Things are tough out east. We have a Jackson Churio Rising Infernos. I don't know if we've ever seen that card before. Jared Dickey and Ryan Clifford. Wow, Tony Gwynn Jr. sounds very similar to his dad. We have a Dominguez AI rookie card. First of Isaiah Drake and Yoandy Morales. Top 100 of Dylan Cruz. Carlos Sanchez and Lazaro Montes Chromes. And 3 more packs left out of this hobby before we go to our first jumbo box. We'll go 1 jumbo box, and then I'll let you guys choose if you want to save the other jumbo for the end or finish with a Sapphire. I was thinking Sapphire last, but if you guys want to mix it up and do the other one first, I'm fine with that also. Lazaro took your kid deep on Tuesday. That's nothing to be too embarrassed about. Lazaro seems like he is a monster. And that whole team, I'm sure, is pretty stacked with how stacked the Mariners organization is. All right, let's see what we have to finish off hobby. Chase DeLauder, top 100. Another one. We'll see if he's still there next year. Felny and Celestin and Rock Riggio. Dylan Cruz getting on the board with a nice one. Lunar Glow, Dylan Cruz. Samuel Zavala and Drew Jones Chromes. Junior Caminero, Rookie of the Year favorites. And finishing the box off with a Matt Shaw and Elijah Green Chrome. All right, I'm going to sleeve these up. I'm going to shift some of these stacks of cards over, and then we'll get into Jumbo next. 3 autos per box to come. So far we have a Max Wagner base, Filippo Deturi refractor. See if we can get some lower numbered color coming up. What do we have in the chat? Save Sapphire for last, says Chris. Monty's chasing too much right now, but he's making it. Montez is chasing too much right now. It makes it hard for them not to promote him. Locklear debut. Yeah, how's Locklear doing in his first couple games? I know he had an RBI double in his first one. I haven't seen. I checked his second game out. I don't think he did much, but I haven't checked it out since then. I know I have a Locklear purple auto posted, and I've only got 2 offers on it. So I'm assuming he hasn't totally blown up. Let's see. Thought Aiden Smith, Pete Farmello looked good. Think Farmello got hurt. That's not good. Oh, towards ACL. That's really not good. Hearing some nice things about Farmello, so that would be a shame. All right, we have our first jumbo box open. 3 autos coming out of this one. All right, everybody, good luck in the hobby portion of the break. I mean, the jumbo portion of the break. Hobby portion is complete. We have something colorful coming up already. It's a Blue Shimmer, Xavier Isaac. Another kid that's playing very well in the minors right now. Xavier Isaac on the Blue Shimmer. That's a good-looking card. 127 of 150. I think that might be our first refractor of Xavier Isaac this year. Arjun Namala, Jackson Holiday, Ricky Tiedemann inserts. We have a Felix Morabel, Capri Ortiz, Ryan Lasco, Aiden Miller, and Jackson Holiday. So a bunch of nice chrome cards there to sleeve up. Holiday, we'll top load the Isaac and the Miller. And we'll get sleeves on the Morabel, Ortiz, and Lasco. First time I think we've said, no, actually I think we have all of them on the board once already in chrome. Farmelo did. Oh, that's rough. Although, unfortunate for the development, but not a kid that would have been impacting anything at the major league level, you would think, in at least another year without that injury. Watched it live. He cut to grab a ball and went down, then tried to stay in and couldn't move on the next hit ball. Ooh, that's rough. Maybe that makes some space for Ty Pete to come up then to high A. No color in the papers there. Dominguez Rookie of the Year favorites chrome insert. Drew Jones top 100. And chrome we have Ryan Burrows, Aiden Smith, Anthony Hueso, Ethan Salas, and Jack Hurley. I feel like we keep saying Jack Hurley's name tonight in one way or another. Burrows, Aiden Smith, and Anthony Hueso. Can I sleeve the Inferno Holiday? Yes, indeed, I can do that. Believe in. Throw it in a top loader. Chris, you sold all your Farmelo cards? I don't know. I still like Farmelo's prospect. Maybe it'll be a year slower now, but still like his chances. Ethan Salas, Wyatt Langford, and Drew Gilbert inserts. We have Yohan Fren Garcia, Diego Benitez, Ralphie Velasquez, Mike Bovey, and Tayshaun Walton chromes. Marcelo Zuna, first in home runs, first in RBIs, second in average. Did not think that we were going to have Ozuna chasing a triple crown this year. Didn't Ozuna almost get released by the Braves last year? Still looking for that first auto of this box. Oh, what's this going to be? Jackson Holiday. Number 18 of 150. Mini Diamond top 100. That is a nice card for you, Gus. Sebastian Walcott, Mason Wynn, Rising Infernos, and Jace Young top 100. So all of a sudden we got some real nice hits coming out for Jackson Holiday. Ben Williamson, Bryson Churio, Sebastian Walcott, Alfredo Duno, and Justin Crawford. I think we have 3 of Justin Crawford, if I remember correctly, on the board already. Maybe we have 3 of a couple of people. Beautiful Jackson Holiday there on the Mini Diamond first. Never seen one of those. Mini Diamond top 100, I should say. Customer asked you what you had of his cards, and we made a deal. You sold. Oh, that's how you sold all your Farmelo cards. That works. That is a good way to do it. All right, where are these autographs going to start showing up? There's a Yamamoto. There's a purple. Could this be our first auto? It is. And who asked about Kyle Teal? That might be the nicest Kyle Teal we've pulled yet. Kyle Teal, purple auto, 237 of 250. I like the auto, too. It's a nice signature. Pete Crow Armstrong, Rookie of the Year favorites. Dylan Lasco, top 100. Congrats, Kyle Teal spot with a nice hit there. Anthony Baptiste, Blake Mitchell, Josh Rivera, Antonio Anderson, and Josue De Paula Chromes. Let's get that Teal sleeved up and top loaded. And that will go front and center with the Filippo Dituri. So 4 pretty nice hits now on the board. The Rising Inferno's orange Lombard, the Dituri Refractor Auto, the Teal Purple Auto, and the Walcow Mini Diamond. Nice Max Wagner auto up there as well. Still looking for that Yamamoto auto. Topps posted this week that the search is still out for that Yamamoto Samurai Superfractor. Wouldn't mind seeing that one. Looks like we have a sky blue in this pack that starts with Ellie. Gunnar, Shohei Ohtani, nice run of guys there. Mike Trout, sky blue. We have a guy who we seem to hit a lot of, Yadier Renamo, number 409 of 499. Jordan Lawler, AI rookie. Walcott and Jackson Joby. Inserts. We have a Robert Kayaz first, George Walcow, Jacob Wilson, and Manuel Tejada, and Kevin Sim. Let's see, what do we have in the chat? John, that was you on the teal. Congrats. Great looking teal. Great looking signature on the teal. Walcout, Kayaz, Yadier Renamo on the sky blue. Ohtani and Ellie paper. And keeping it moving. Samurai, yeah, that would be a dream. I wonder what that Samurai card is going to go for. So we have one auto out so far, and it is a very nice one with the Kyle Teal purple. 2 more to go from this jumbo. Whoever called this box, nice job on that one. We love seeing that Kyle Teal. Jackson Churio Lunar Glow, nice one also. Cole Young, top 100. Samuel Basayo, first time I've said his name. Jose Rodriguez, Twins version. Estuar Suero, Carson Rucker, and Luis Guanipa. So we got a top-loaded Jackson Churio and a couple nice top-loaded Jackson Holidays now. Big name Jackson's getting hits. I'm going to go with this one. Our first autograph was in this middle row. Is our second autograph also going to be in the second row? Could be. Is this going to be a refractor, or is that just going to be a Bowman AI? Yeah, Bowman AI, George Lombard. Austin Wells, Rookie of the Year favorites, and Colson Montgomery, top 100. Namala paper. Another Jackson Holiday in paper. Filippo Dituri, Arjun Namala, Paul Skeens, Jaron Elkins, and Homer Bush. What a really nice run of chrome cards there. Second time on the board for all of those guys in chrome. Skeens, 2 Bowman AI inserts as well. Jorge Soler crushing a home run today against the Angels. Soler been hitting pretty well lately. Had a rough start to the season. Actually, I'm guessing this is going to be an auto, so let's save that until the end, since we didn't have another auto in that second row yet. Blue coming out in paper. There is another Ellie paper. There's another Otani paper. Sky blue or regular blue paper is going to be a Jordan Lawler rookie. Nice one there, number 85 of 150 on the blue paper rookie. And Tony Ruiz is going to get our next auto. So Tony Ruiz refractor auto to 499. 206 of 499 there. Roman Anthony. Chris, there's your guy. Lunar Glow. Noah Schultz, top 100. Loaded pack here. Blue, auto, and a lunar. Kendall George, Colin Houck, Euandre Vargas, Luke Adams, and Spencer Nivens in chrome. So not that many chrome firsts in that one after a bunch of nice hits at the beginning of the pack. I don't think we've pulled a single Sam Shaw or Gino Grover yet, which is a shame because Gino Grover had a relative joining a bunch of our breaks early. Would have loved to hit them a card. All right, so one more auto left. We have a refractor to 499 and a purple to 250 so far in this one. Wait, what's the question, Gus? Is this box 7 or box 1? I don't remember. I was trying to think about that too when I first started opening this one, but I don't remember which one it was. We have a Drew Jones, Bowman AI, Marco Luciano, Rookie of the Year favorites, and Daniel Espino, top 100. We have a Brock Porter Chrome for the first time. Braden Taylor, Mac Horvath, Ramon Landetta, and Enrique Jimenez. Let's see. Could I say Aiden Smith? You could not enough Aiden Smiths for you, Matt. I feel like did we not have at least 2 chromes of him on the board already? All right, the auto will be in that last pack there. Middle row bottom. Samuel Basayo, prospect power up. Elijah Green, top 100. There's a Carson Wisenhunt. We haven't said his name many times. Augustin Ramirez, Ryan Vanderhei, Adrian Santana, Esmil Valencia, and Brando Maia. We had a Vanderhei relative in the break, in both of Brian's Sapphire breaks. I don't know if we ever got confirmation on the pronunciation of his name, though. Ooh, a Shohei home run, too? Well, Shohei will have to stay hot if Mookie is going to be hurt for a little while. Our last auto is going to be a base, so 2 color, 1 base. Jason Dominguez paper. And let's see what we have. Augustin Ramirez. Been playing very well for the Yankees, getting the base auto there. Dylan Cruz and Ethan Salas inserts. Walker Jenkins paper. Paul Skeens paper. Aiden Miller paper. Cooper Pratt chrome. Luis Baez. Walker Jenkins chrome. Max Clark and Luis Angel Acuna. So a loaded last pack of the first jumbo hobby. Grover is extremely hard to hit, says Chris. Bought Grover in a couple 3-casers and hit a purple. That was enough. Yeah, he's been tough to chase in ours. I think he bought a refractor auto, but got a load up on the D-backs. Let's see. Otani went deep twice today? Jeez. All right, let's get these sleeved up. Oh, Yamamoto got hurt too? Wait, so Betts and Yamamoto both got hurt in one day? Is there a shortstop in the Dodgers organization that could come in there? All right, let's shift over some cards and we'll get into hobby box number 2 before we finish up with Sapphire. Ooh, hit by a pitch, broken hand. Bobichet. Pedro pronounces Bobichet's name as Bobby Chet. Yamamoto's on the DL with rotator cuff inflammation. That's not good. Yoendry Vargas is a shortstop. Ah, Chris, I like the thinking. We wouldn't hate that. DePaul's an outfielder, right? Tim Anderson from the Marlins. Let's see. Why not just take Francisco Lindor while they're at it? There's a chance that he'll go 2 whole months without getting a hit for him. And then all of a sudden become the best player in the major leagues. All right. Empty second jumbo box. Yeah, once you mention rotator cuff, that's not good. Wow. Injuries for Dodgers pitchers: Yamamoto, Bobby Miller, Dustin May, Mike Grove, Kyle Hurt, Tony Gonsolin, Emmett Sheehan, and Yamamoto. Oof. All right, Ellie starting off this box. Ohtani. Better carry that team now. We have a Walker Jenkins, Bowman AI, Jordan Lawler, Rookie Rising Infernos, and Chase Davis Top 100. Antonio Anderson, Chrome, Robert Cayaz, George Walkow, Jacob Wilson, and Kevin Sim. If I remember correctly, the prospect collation might have been the same in all 4 of our hobby or jumbo boxes. I feel like we had a Kevin Sim in every single one of these boxes so far. So hopefully we're getting a mix somewhere to get everybody their prospects. Bobby Miller's back now. And thankfully for the Dodgers, Gavin Stone has looked really good. We have another purple coming up here. Could be in the autograph spot. It is not. It's a Gavin Williams purple paper, number 227 of 250. And then we're going to have a base in the auto spot. And that's going to be Tavian Yosenberger. Haven't seen him in a few weeks, but Yosenberger back on the board with an auto. Noelvi Marte and Johnny Farmello inserts. Emmanuel Tejada, Chrome, Samuel Basayo, Jose Rodriguez, Estuar Suero, and Luis Guanipa. Oof. Are the Dodgers now better than the Phillies? That's a crazy question. Didn't think we were going to be saying that. Time for a new trainer in LA. That is a lot of injuries to overcome, especially in the pitching staff year after year. Nice Yosenberger. Yosenberger, I believe, has been playing pretty well, or at least has climbed pretty far up that pretty competitive Orioles depth chart in their minor league system. So one autograph out, and it is a base Yosenberger. We have a Marco Luciano, Xavier Isaac, and James Triantos insert. Carson Rucker, Filippo Dittori, Arjun Namala, and Paul Skeens chromes again. Third time we've got that collation of chrome cards. So 3 Skeens, 3 Namala, 3 Dittori chrome bases. Dittori also has the refractor auto to $4.99. Skeens also has a couple extra inserts. So decent night for those spots. Colton Cowser. Let's see those Orioles home runs. I feel like Cowser had cooled down for a little while after that extremely hot start, but maybe he's picking it up again. We have a Lunar Glow coming up here to start off our second row. Gold numbered to once Bobby Miller starts doing well. You have a Bowman Chrome Rookie PSA 10 to unload. Did you post that in on the district page, Chris? I feel like I remember you posting a nice Bobby Miller. We have a Garrett Forrester Lunar Glow. Was hoping for Skeens there. Matt Shaw. Jaron Elkins. Cooper Pratt. Luis Baez. Walker Jenkins. So all of these guys getting their third chrome card on the board. And Luis Angel Acuna finished that pack off. Don't mind the O's beating up the Phillies a few games. Hit a Cowser orange and fuchsia last night in a break. We hit a Colton Cowser in our might have even been our first break of 2024 Chrome. Colton Cowser Gold Auto. That was a beauty of a card, especially at that time he was on fire. There's a Caminero paper. Jason Dominguez AI getting a bunch of cards tonight. Pete Crow Armstrong and Diego Cartaya top 100. Wonder if Cartaya will end up getting dealt in some kind of a deal with Dalton Rushing now the number 1 prospect in the organization. Dylan Cruz paper. Max Clark Chrome, Felix Morabel, Capri Ortiz, Ryan Lasco, and another Jackson Holiday. Gunnar Henderson on pace for 50 home runs. The kid is the real deal, it seems. Who was the last Brave to get 50? The last 2 Orioles to get 50 home runs. I have 2 names in my head. I'm curious if anybody can get the 2 names that I'm thinking that I think were the last 2 Orioles to have 50 home runs. We have a Speckle coming up here. Could that be in the auto spot? We have a Yellow Lunar Crater first of David Guzman, number 7 of 75. And the Speckle is an auto. And it is Ryan Lasco, number 60 of 299 for Ryan Lasco. Nice looking signature there also. So a base and a Speckle so far in this case. McAble, Max Clark in inserts. We have another Aiden Miller Chrome, Ryan Burrows, Aiden Smith, Anthony Hueso, and Jack Hurley. Jack Hurley, I believe, has been in every box as Let's see. Eddie Murray. Did Eddie Murray ever hit 50? I doubt Eddie. I don't think Eddie Murray ever hit 50. Brady Anderson definitely had 50. That was one of them that I was thinking. I don't think anybody got the second one that I'm thinking of. More recent. A lot more recent. Nice hit there on the Lasco. We'll get that one up in the background. First time we've hit a Lasco autograph. Nice David Guzman Yellow Lunar Crater to 7 of 75 for the 23 free agent. Lasco was the 41st overall pick, so not a serial number match on that one, but a nice, really nice card. Actually, I didn't realize he was 41st overall. I didn't realize he was an early second rounder. So actually, that Lasco, let's get that Lasco on the display. I didn't realize Lasco was that good, or at least that highly touted a prospect. Chris Davis, that was the one I was thinking of, Gus. The strikeout dude. Yep, I think the last two Braves to hit, the last two Orioles to hit 50 were Brady and Davis. Crazy combination to think. Yamamoto paper. Skeens with another AI. Max Clark Rising Infernos. Harry Ford top 100. I saw a graphic the other day. Since 2010, most walk-off wins per team. We have an Ethan Salas Chrome, Yohan Fran Garcia, Diego Benitez, Ralphie Velasquez, and Tayshaun Walton. I'll put this one out there for 1 minute, let people make guesses, but I would be amazed if anybody was able to get this one right. The most walk-off wins since 2010 for a Met. What Met would it be? There were a few that were obvious, but there were a few that were pretty shocking. The Mets might have been the most shocking one, in my opinion. There's another Ellie. There's another Ohtani. Austin Wells, Rookie of the Year favorites. Brooks Lee, top 100. Micah Bovey, Kendall George, Colin Houck, Yoendry Vargas. There is the shortstop himself, and Spencer Nivens. Bonilla's probably has been paid more by the Mets than this player has been paid since 2010. So I'll give you that, Gus. Beltran was my guess, Michael. The next great Brady Anderson is a rising senior in Southern Utah, says Meb. The answer was not Beltran. The answer was not Bonilla. Wasn't Todd Hundley or Butch Husky either. Not David Wright. It was Wilmer Flores. I would never have gotten that. I can remember one very big one, but outside of that, didn't remember him being a huge clutch guy like that. We have Gunnar on the board in lime green. Let's get that one sleeved up. That is the way we want to do our papers for a guy who doesn't have all that many chases in this product. Gunnar Henderson, lime green, number to 399. Let's keep that one up there. Conforto would have been a good guess too. Sebastian Walcott, Jackson Holiday prospect power up, Jackson Churio top 100. We have a Luke Adams, Brock Porter, Braden Taylor, Mac Horvath, and Enrique Jimenez Chrome. And one more row left, one more auto left in the jumbo portion of the break. Big boy Gunner paper, yep. The lime green. Good night for Jackson Holiday tonight, no break. Good night for Gunner now. Can we pull some kind of Colton Cowser? Yeah, let's not call the Mets back yet. They're on a little run, but there's still some run needed before the Mets are anywhere near contention. The Mets going into yesterday had the third worst record in the National League. I think we're gonna get another chrome auto here. Unfortunately, it's gonna be a 2 chrome and 1 refractor box. Can we at least get a big name out of it? Our last auto of the Supers is Herman Ramirez. Sabin Ceballos, Lunar Glow. Kevin Parada, top 100. Namala Paper. And Chromes, Landetta, Augustin Ramirez, Ryan Vanderhei, Adrian Santana, and Brando Maella. So, teal, our biggest auto on the board so far, with Lasco and Dettori behind that. Some decent autos tonight. Teal definitely leaps and bounds ahead, though, for hit of the break. I feel like we've hit a lot of Ceballos color this year, too. All right, 2 more packs out of Jumbo. Can't remember if there are any more hits coming in this box. Before we shift over to Sapphire and 3 more parallels and 1 more auto, at least. I know Brian had a bunch of boxes that had more than that, so fingers crossed that we get some extra. Dominguez paper. There's a Cowser paper. Jordan Lawler AI. Jason Dominguez Rookie of the Year favorites. Cam Collier top 100. There's Aiden Smith and Walker Jenkins. In paper, Skeens, Aiden Miller. Chrome of Esmael Valencia, Tony Ruiz, Douglas Glode, Enrique Bradfield Jr., and Ryan Clifford. And final pack of Jumbo. And then we move to Sapphire. I'm gonna do my best this week to get my hands on some more Sapphire so we can get Sapphire back involved in our breaks. Like I mentioned, next week I'm gonna be running a 3 hobby 2 jumbo on Sunday. While we try and get our hands on more of the Sapphire product. We have a Bryce Eldridge Prospect Power-Up, Miguel Bleis top 100. We have a Johnny Farmello, speaking of, Nazan Zanatello, Herman Ramirez, Anthony School, and Lazaro Monte. So interesting. I think we got a couple of guys that we hadn't seen many times in those last 2 packs, even though everything else seemed to repeat itself. Let's see. Looks like Ben Williamson Orange is hanging out in the Sapphire box just waiting for you. Wouldn't hate that. I think Brian hit something. I think Brian hit a nice Williamson the other day. All right, let's see the Sapphire, everybody. Good luck. Numbered Gladiator Holiday. Man, Gus really wants more on top of his numbered holidays that he got already. Or numbered holiday that he got already. Holiday Mini Diamond top 100 is your vote for best card thus far, says Michael. It was a beauty. Probably should be in that background display, right? All right, let's see. We have all of our packs out. Empty Sapphire box. Let's see. How many packs? It's 8, right? Yeah, 8 packs, 4 cards per pack. So there's 4, and there's our other 4. Gus not complaining about a pretty good holiday night, for sure. All right, everybody, let's see what we have. I'm going to do the Brian, and if we see color, I'm going to put it to the back, and we're going to try and save all the excitement for the end. My first Sapphire box was a very weird one. We had repeats of most players. Let's hope for we get a bigger variety this time, starting with J.D. Gonzalez, Jared Dickey, Drew Jones, and Rock Riggio. We will sleeve up all of these cards. We think George Springer is ever going to be able to bust out of his slump. I've been getting pretty good odds on him on a daily basis not to get hits, and he's been coming through for me by not getting any hits. All right, we have a yellow, that looks like. So one of our parallels will be a yellow. We have a Sapphire Selections in the back there that looks like it's gold. So we have a yellow and a gold Sapphire Selections. Wow. Stephen Kwan? Maybe a 400. We have a green. Green, yellow, and gold Sapphire Selections. And a gold. So a gold Sapphire Selections, a gold Sapphire, a green Sapphire, and a yellow Sapphire. 4 parallels. Why not make it 5 parallels? Orange. Extra parallel in the box. 5 packs in a row with a parallel. We don't hate that. All right, we have a Byron Churio, Sebastian Walcott, Marcelo Mayer, Colson Montgomery. So my first box did not have an extra parallel. This one does. I think Brian had quite a few. I don't understand why they did that, though, and didn't just increase the print run. Would have been real nice to have a few more boxes out there. But I guess increases the value that you guys get at least. Quan is a former OSU Beaver, like Adley, who's killing it. And it'll just be those 5. Alfredo Duno, Anthony Baptiste, Roderick Arias, and okay, so we're going to have a lot of extra. Aiden Smith, Meb. You asked for me to say Aiden Smith's name, and there it is. Base Aiden Smith. Auto in Sapphire. There you go, Meb. So we are getting 2 extra hits in this box. That's crazy. 5 parallels. What is it? I don't even remember what I said. I think 4 parallels now and an auto. So let's go. I'm going to try and put this orange to the back. And we'll show that card last. Good luck to everybody. Congrats, Meb, on the Smith. Break just took a U-turn for you. All right, here we go. Wyatt Langford, Sapphire. Carlos Silva first. Jackson Merrill, our yellow. Sebastian Walcott, nice hit for a good prospect there. That's actually gold, numbered 46 of 50. Felin Celestin, Yanquiel Fernandez, Termar Johnson, getting some nice prospects, but we want more firsts. We have a first on the green. Filippo Dituri having a huge break, number 50 of 99 there, adding to his refractor auto. Matt Shaw, Samuel Zavala, Brian Acuna, and our gold Sapphire Selection, number 13 of 50, is Paul Skeens. Well, that's going to sell for a good amount. Congrats, Skeens Spot. That is huge. We have a Carlos Santana, Isaiah Drake, Dernish Valdez, and the yellow is Ryan Lasco. So the hitters keep hitting. Dittori and Lasco both adding to their autographs with parallels in Sapphire. So there's our 4th parallel, 1 extra already, with a 5th coming. The orange. Abby Ortiz. There's the Ben Williamson. You were 2 cards off. Was that you, Michael, who was saying Williamson orange out of the Sapphire? 2 cards off in the pack. Can we get it? Can we get the back one to be Williamson as well? Rainer Arias and first Antonio Anderson on the orange number at 18 of 25 there. So did pretty well on that one. Good number of firsts. Last break, we didn't get any parallel firsts out of Sapphire. This time, almost all of them were parallels. Almost all of the parallels were firsts. And 2 extras doesn't hurt either. That was why Sapphire is the price that it is, I guess. 6 hits out of 8 packs. That was pretty wild. And a hell of a Paul Skeens indeed. With the way the Skeens market is right now, that one has gotta be massive. Couldn't have asked for much more out of Paul Skeens in this one. Although we did have that orange spotlight earlier in the year. Is that Skeens bigger than the teal orange? I mean the teal orange, the teal purple auto? Would be tough. It's a good looking. That is a good looking yellow on the A's jersey there with Alaska. All right, let me sleeve up all of the Sapphires that we didn't get sleeved up, and then we will recap this break. I appreciate everybody who joined this one on Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there to finish up this Father's Day Sunday. Hopefully everybody got a little something to help celebrate the end of the day. Got a little bit more variety in the firsts at least, and some of the prospects out of the Sapphire, since we had so many people repeating in the hobby and jumbo boxes. Acuna, Valdez, Shaw, Zavala, Termar, the nice run of names here. Termar, Yankiel, Felny and Celestin, Samuel Zavala, Jackson Merrill, and Wyatt Langford. So some real nice names there, at least, in the non-first. And let's recap all of the hits from tonight's break. Got a big stack of top-loaded cards here to go through. Let's see what's going on in the chat. Michael says, Skeens is filthy and sexy as hell. Always a good time. See you next Sunday for more. Indeed. Great break. All right, let me just organize these quickly. Pedro Pajes had a Ding Dong Johnson tonight. All right, let's get the recap in. Our base Chrome cards, we had Walker Jenkins, Paul Skeens, Aiden Miller, George Lombard, Brock Wilkins, Dylan Cruz, Aiden Miller, Arjun Namala, Paul Skeens, Cooper Pratt, Walker Jenkins, Paul Skeens, and Arjun Namala, and Cooper Pratt, and Walker Jenkins, and Aiden Miller, and Arjun Namala again. So, those guys, lots of Chrome. Our Lunar Glows, Jack Hurley, Tayshaun Walton, Dylan Cruz highlighted the group for sure. Elijah Green, Jackson Churio, Roman Anthony, Garrett Forrester, and Sabin Sabalos. Was that the only first in that group? Was Cruz. Interesting. All right, our autos. We had a Herman Ramirez base, Tony Ruiz refractor, Tavian Yosenberg, and Max Wagner getting base autos. Jordan Lawler with the blue paper rookie. Jackson Holiday with the mini diamond top 100 out of 150. Holiday also getting the Rising Inferno. Xavier Isaac getting the blue shimmer. JD Gonzalez on the purple wave. Tony Ruiz on the mini diamond. Luke Adams fuchsia. David Guzman lunar yellow lunar crater. Gavin Williams purple paper. Then going to the back, we'll start with the Augustin Ramirez base auto. Then we'll go Gunnar Henderson, lime green paper. George Walkow, mini diamond. Sebastian Walcott, gold sapphire. Antonio Anderson, orange sapphire, numbered to 18 of 25. Let's go with the other orange next. George Lombard, Rising Infernos, orange there. Then we'll go with our double Filippo Dituri hits next. The refractor auto to 499 and the green sapphire to 99. Next, we'll go with our double Lasco hits. Lasco numbered 50 and 60 on the serial numbers. 60 of 299 on the speckle auto and 50 of 75 on the yellow sapphire. Then I would call maybe our three big hits of the break, the Aiden Smith sapphire auto. And then number 1 and 2, not sure which order they should go in, the Paul Skeens gold sapphire selection, numbered 13 of 50. And the Kyle Teal purple refractor auto, numbered 237 of 250. All right, that was a lot. All right, everybody, thank you for joining the break tonight, and we will see you guys back on the channel on Thursday for Brian's break, 2 hobby, 2 jumbo, and then back Sunday on our channel, 3 hobbies and 2 jumbos. All right, everybody, have a good start to your week.